I'll get Martin, and I'm just going to guide you through this, okay? But I want to do it one more time to get you super comfortable. So I'm out here, TNT guy, whatever, they don't come up, but let's have a goal of them coming back to your bell. Someone knocks on your door. Hey, buddy. Hey, Bluey. Hey, Bluey. We're getting somewhere already, which is good. So we're going to use that. He'll go back to that when I bring Martin out. Yep. So I still want to use the role play. Okay, grab your lead. You've got your dog. Act as if he's done his thing. Bluey, place.
Place. Good boy.
Good.
Sit.
Give him the stay.
Sit.
Make him do it one command.
Sit.
Good. As I come in, you can give him the leave it command. He doesn't really care about me much now because we've done so much of it already. Obviously you don't get them to go too close. They stand pretty neutral.
Sit.
They don't want to give them any reason to be confrontational, so they're not looking for eye contact. They talk to you. When you're comfortable, you either release him or leave him in his place, okay? The ideal outcome from there is you say, do you want to take the lead? Just walk him around the lounge room. Don't do anything with him. Just walk him around if they want, and they give you the lead back and they leave. The more they do that when they come to the house, the better we're going to get at this. Okay, let's go to I'll bring Martin out. So knock on the gate. Visitor at the house. You'll be surprised how quick we can change a dog. So you come to the door now. He'll probably follow you in. He doesn't know Martin. Put him back, take him to his place. Make him sit, don't ask again. Tell Martin to come in. And just advise the visitor to stand pretty neutral. So you've talked for a while, you've got him comfortable, you can see the difference in eye contact for the meet. He's back to how he was with me, okay? He doesn't do much for me now he's more concerned about Martin. So what you're going to do is you're going to lean towards Martin, you're going to give him the lead. He's growling at him,
Leave it.
okay? We'll take it a second. Okay, you're going to give him the end of your lead. Martin, I just want you to walk. Just take the lead with you. He's going to get put out by it. He's going to go, what is going on? You people are all meant to be scared of me. Is exactly what he did for me. He's going to move around with him. And then, unfortunately, at this stage, my speakers lost their power. So this is a good opportunity for me to jump in here and do an audio over top to explain to you guys what we do in this session. Now, this video doesn't give you an understanding of how extremely reactive this dog is in a home situation. The reason you're not seeing it is I've made a very quick change in a very short amount of time. What we're doing here is giving the owner a plan to be able to manage this dog in the situation and the problem she's having, which is when a visitor comes, no one's come into our house, haven't been there for a long time. No couriers will turn up because this dog has control of the home. So we're giving the owner a plan how to get control back. The first step on this is we've muzzle trained the dog. The owner did the muzzle training for me and now she's ready. We've come back through the session. This is a dog that someone comes to the house, the dog's up on the front door, telling everyone to go away. I control this place. Now what we're doing is taking control back. So we have the muzzle, we have the slip lead, and we've taken the control away from the dog by taking the confidence away, which is done through muzzle training. If you put a muzzle on the dog, yes, the dog can still bark, it can still growl, but guess what it can't do? It cannot bite anyone. And when it can't bite anyone, that takes the fear out of the visitors. They are more confident. When they are more confident, the dog loses control, hence we get power back from the dog. This is a dog that will probably always have to be muzzled when it has visitors because it is an anxious dog. You can see here we're doing a bit of compulsion training, which is basically sort of forcing the dog to work through its fears. We're not trying to be cruel at all, but we are trying to make the dog understand, but that is not in control, that the human here that has the lead, which is Martin, is in control. Now, we're not doing any heavy obedience. We're simply walking the dog around. Clearly wants to go back to the owner, but we're trying to make the dog also realize there's no reason to be too scared. And the more we do this, hopefully in time we can get this dog to realize that the world is not against them and they can grow their network of friends. There I'm getting Martin just to use his leg to touch against the dog. So a good first stage of sort of getting touching a dog that's a bit nervous. Instead of your hand and bending down and making eye contact, you can just use your leg to touch it to create a bit of desensitizing. And what we're also trying to work on here is showing the dog simple things like me walking between the owner and the dog, that we're not going to be pushed around anymore, that we are sort of taking that control back from the dog within reason. We're certainly not trying to make the dog too scared. Martin there's just working on some place command. And this is the drill I've given the owner, the plan, that when a new person comes to the home, the dog will go to the door. It'll be aggressive. She'll put the lead on. She'll give the place command. Place the dog, bring the person inside, keep the dog in a place. And then from there, whether she lets the dog off the place or not depends on really how much this person's going to be around this dog's life. Is it a one-off visitor? Does it really need to get to know the dog? If not, I'd probably put the dog out the back of the house. But if it's a regular visitor, a family member, a friend, we want to try and build a network of friends that this dog can trust. And this is going to be done through a bit of compulsion training there. You can see there the dog looking for reassurance by sort of going to jump up on the owner, which we can't allow. We've got to teach this dog it's not to come to me or you as an owner and protect me. We're not going to give that same protection anymore. And you can see what I'm doing here is just teaching the dog, again, that I'm just going to walk through you. And like the owner told me, no one's ever done that with this dog, which is really putting the dog on the back foot, which is what we want to do. We want to, like I've said earlier, take the power away from your dog that acts like this. So anyone who has this sort of animal at home that really has control of the home, you need to implement more leadership, more guidance, more structure in your house. And that can be done through a place command. Obviously, if you have a dangerous dog that potentially can bite someone, we want to muzzle train the dog. We want to take any risk away. Even if your dog hasn't bitten anyone, don't wait until it does bite someone. If you think there is a fear or a risk of this happening, muzzle train your dog, work on this plan, take the power back and make the dog understand that this is what we accept. And it is only this. You are not to be greeting people like this. You want a good leave it command. You want a good place command. You want to have a lead on your dog so you can take control of the situation. If you can't control the situation, you're not going to be successful. So understand, before anyone comes into your home, your dog is on a lead. You have the power to make your dog do what you need it to do. This is vital with any reactivity in dogs, whether it be fear-based, outright aggression, whether it's frustration reactivity, it doesn't matter. We need to be able to control the dog and make it very clear in a black and white way, a very binary way, that this is what you accept as an owner and nothing less. You are not going to fix these problems with this sort of dog with biscuits and ask him, would you mind, or redirect him with a biscuit. You need to take control. You need to take power back and teach your dog what is acceptable. Guys, I really hope this video has helped you out. If you have a dog that is similar to this, I need you to understand this dog is very reactive at home. We've just gotten a long way in a very short time with this dog. You can do this by giving a very clear plan and very clear rules to your dog, what they understand and what's expected. If you enjoyed this video, I really appreciate, as usual, if you give me a subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, a little thumbs up, give a like. It is much appreciated. And I hope you all got something out of this video. If you might have a dog like this, remember, practice and you can get through these problems. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye.